Hi, I'm Jeffrey, and this is Life with a Pipe. Back in May of this year, I watched a series of video that Marc put out about an estate consignment project that a friend of his asked him to help out with. I'll link those 3 episodes in the bucket below. That series got me thinking about how cool it would be to inherit an entire estate of pipes and tobacco. A few weeks later, an opportunity came to my attention where an entire estate was being auctioned off. The more I looked at it, the more I wanted it. The title of the auction was Large Selection of Tobacco and 80+ Pipes. Looking at the images they provided, there was a lot more than just pipes and tobacco. There were stands, other tobacciana, and just other odds and ends as well that would come along with an estate. Other than some stem oxidation, most of the visible pipes looked to be in great condition. There were some that were clearly unsmoked. Look how white that meerschaum lined bowl is. A beautiful Mastercraft box set. They look unsmoked. And look at those pipe boxes underneath that. If they had pipes in them, that would be amazing. Lots of tobacco. At least I could tell what some of it was. This pipe cupboard would be cool on its own, but it was full of pipes. More pipes, pipe stands, and look at that glass jar. There must be some tobacco in there. There was some junk amongst the gold. More pipes, more stands. More pipes, more stands. More pipes, a stand, a coffee table cigarette box, cigar cutter, a vintage K-Woody box. So cool. More pipes, more stands, more pipes, more tobacco. I hoped those tobacco tins were not empty. More pipes, more stands, more tobacco, and more pipes and more stands. I was confident that I could resell a lot of the items if I did win. I got my wife's blessing to bid in the auction. I set my max bid, also accounting for the additional bidder premium that they charge at these types of auctions. I locked in my bid on the website and prayed it would be enough to win the auction. The day of the auction rolled around and I watched the bidding creep up to my max bid. Then it was over. I had won for my max bid amount. Shipping was additional. That cost me almost half the amount I paid for the entire lot. It was 3 very large and heavy boxes. Shipping is so expensive these days. The auction house took everything to a UPS store. UPS packaged it all up, and they then shipped everything except the tobacco products. They apparently have a policy against shipping tobacco products, so they took the box of tobacco products back to the auction house. The auction house then sent that to me separately. It arrived about 2 weeks later than the rest of the stuff. The first boxes arrived and I could not wait to start unpacking them. It took me 4 hours to unwrap and look through everything. I only caught the first half of the first box before my phone ran out of storage space. So let's take a look at what I was able to capture. The first item that we're opening here is a cigarette box. It's beautiful. Next is a pipe. I can't recall what the branding of this pipe is, but it is a meerschaum lined bowl, and it obviously had been sitting in a stand for a very long time with direct sun exposure. This one, probably the same fate. Lots of oxidation on the stem, but I cannot tell what the branding is from the video here. My apologies. Beautiful shell finish though. This is a Camoys. It is an unsmoked pot billiard with a very nice pipe sock. This is a very unique wooden ashtray. This is a ceramic dish of some sort. This is a faux leather pipe case with some pipe cleaners, some magnetic snaps there, and inside we have 2 pipes. The first pipe is a Dunhill. The stamping on the bottom is light. It has the Dunhill brand, says Made in England. The shape is a 4S Shellbriar shape number 60. This is the first Dunhill I have ever held in my hand. I was so pleased this was in there. This second pipe is a Savinelli Oscar bowl shape 504. Beautiful color on this. And there is still some tobacco here in the small pouch. Really doesn't have any smell to it at this point. Next we have a Camoys Sandblast, bowl number 126. This here is a K. Woody Relief Grain, bowl shape 22. This is another K. Woody. Here we have another K. Woody. This is a Silhouette, bowl shape 39. Here we have 2 pipes. This first one is a Peterson Galway, bowl shape 595. And the next pipe is a Peterson's Sports, shape number 4. Here we have an old K. Woody box. I can't tell from the video what this pipe is. It is obviously a K. Woody. Little pipe sock there. Great looking pipe. This next pipe is a K. Woody Synchro Stem. I believe this was part of their college series, perhaps. I'll have to do some research on that. This next one is a K. Woody Drinkless, new old stock, unsmoked 8-sided panel, bowl shape 8728. This is a K. Woody, and I can't tell any other details from the video here. Beautiful color though. This is another K. Woody standard, new old stock, unsmoked, bowl shape 450. This is a K. Woody carburetor synchro stem, bowl shape 8817B. Next we have a unique set of ashtrays. Kind of cool. Here we have the Dewars cigar cutter that we saw in the images from the auction. It is beautiful. Next is a pipe stand with 4 pipes. The first one here is a custom built. Look at the look at the cat hair on that thing. Next is a Dr. Graybo Lynxman patented special bowl number 71. The third pipe here, I can't really tell what it is from the video, but it looks very similar to the first custom built. But I don't know that the markings on the stem make that obvious or not. And lastly is another Dr. Graybo's Linkman's patented deluxe bowl number 9770. This is an unsmoked freehand plateau in a display stand. It's got beautiful flame grain. Look at that plateau. Beautiful flame grain all the way around, and I cannot tell from the markings on this pipe who the maker is. Unsmoked. Very interesting pipe. Here's another pipe stand with 3 pipes on it. This first one is a Mastercraft hand carved. It is unsmoked. Next, we have an unsmoked K-Woody Flame Grain Bulldog. This is a beautiful pipe. Unsmoked, new old stock. Just a little oxidation on that stem that needs to be cleaned up. And third here, this is an unsmoked K-Woody Carburetor Rhodesian bowl shape 50B. And this is a very nice looking pipe stand. Looks like we need a new glass jar for it. Should be easy enough to find. Here we have an unsmoked K-Woody Regent Rhodesian with a Cumberland stem, bowl number, bowl shape 50B. This is another K-Woody Drinkless, bowl number 7792B. This is a K&P Peterson's Dublin pipe. Army mount. A little bit of a scratch there on the bottom, but she'll clean up nicely. This is an unsmoked Camoys Tiger Eye, made in Italy, bowl number 185. In this 2-pipe stand, we have a small Wally Frank Rhodesian pot. Nice little pipe. And here we have another unsmoked K. Woody carburetor, bowl shape 05. Next is an unsmoked K. Woody bent flame grain, bowl shape 09C. The oxidation on many of these pipes is worse than I have ever seen. They were obviously left in the direct UV sunlight exposure for a very long time. This is an unsmoked Tuffy, Tuffy. Let me know if you've ever heard of this brand before. I'll need to do some research on this one. Next is a Carry Magic Inch. The stamping on the bottom is light, too light to make out for the video, but we can tell by the stem what it is. This is a very nice Canadian. There are no markings on this pipe other than the white dot on the stem. Let me know if you have any idea what maker this might be from. Next we have an unsmoked Mastercraft custom made. A little crack on the shank there, but it is unsmoked. Here's another unsmoked Mastercraft. This is another very nice Canadian. Again, no markings on this pipe other than the white dot on the stem, just like the other one we saw. Again, if you have any idea who might have made this, please let me know. And lastly, we have a beautiful 12-pipe stand, great condition, and then my camera died.